Hi guys, thanks for coming back to my channel. So this is super random, but I'm gonna do Happy Planner Classic review and like a flip through and how I set it up and like showing the supplies of what I use and everything. So kind of like an all-in-one video, I guess. But yeah, no, so okay, little backstory first. So this is the Happy Planner Classic, and I will put the dimensions in the description bar. It's freaking huge. It's definitely the largest planner that I've ever had. So like here's my hand, and yeah, so it's really big, but it makes my writing look nice. But anyways, so yeah, I've always wanted to try the Happy Planner just to see what all the it was so popular, right? And I've only ever tried rings, and like when I was planning before I got into like actual planning like rings, I would just buy like dollar store like little agendas and just draw and have a calendar on the wall. Dark times, dark times. But so yeah, so I just wanted to see, what it's all about, but I didn't want to pay the price tag. So I was just always, for months and months, I've just been looking to see for sales on Amazon and Michaels. And so on October 11th, just a couple days ago, because it's October 14th right now for reference, it was $10 on Amazon. $10. And like, to me, even the covers were $10. But the reason why it was so cheap is because this is a 2022 and we only have a couple months left. But I just wanted to try it out, and I didn't need anything fancy, and I really liked the pattern, and the price was definitely right. So yeah, no, I got it, and it came in one day, and I got it on October 12th. And yeah, no, I just set it up today, so I just kind of wanted to go through. I didn't set the whole planner up. I didn't back plan the whole thing because I'm not using this for back planning. I'm just kind of testing it out. But I did do 1 month, to try it out. And yeah, so flipping right in. So the cover's really nice. It's the rings are plastic, but they have this little heart design. See that there? So yeah, they're just plastic. It comes with 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 rings. 9 rings for the Happy Planner Classic. And I believe this is there is one size that's bigger than this, I believe. Yeah, so this is the second biggest size, and this one is Let Love Grow. I'll put all the specs and the links of everything in the description box as well. And then, so opening her up, okay. So I used to practice calligraphy, and okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you. I fucked it up, and then I just kept going and going, and it's like when you put eyeliner on, you have your wing, and you just keep going and going and going, and then all of a sudden your whole like half side of your face is black with eyeliner. But anyways, so yeah. I don't know what the hell I was doing. I just tried to do my name, and then I just decided to do my handle, and then that all looked all kind of weird, so I had some Tombow sitting around, so I was like, oh, why don't I just color it in? Oh, why don't I just add some weird creepy vines and some little dehydrated hearts? Yeah. So but yeah, anyway, so it comes with, so the front cover is it's a nice thick plastic. That's the inside pattern. Sorry about the glare. And so it starts off, hello, this Happy Planner belongs to, you write your name or whatever you want there. And then Plan a Happy Life 2022. And it's got the nice floral in there. The main color is purples. And then so right away it flips into a year at a glance. And you have your 2022 and your 2023. So for this, I just kind of it says set up your goals. But I have a whole goals planner inserts to use. And even if I didn't, I would still find this a little bit tight. And there's no guidance kind of really. Or it's just... Yeah, no, you could write your goals in there too, but it's just break them up with a highlighter or whatnot. But for me, it's just not really that functional. So I just left that blank for now. You can put anything you want in there. But I just put my little dot stickers over the months that have passed. And the stickers that I used are these ones. And I'm sure a lot of you have heard about them or seen them or owned them. They come in those big, big rolls. And I got mine off Amazon. You can get them off AliExpress too, just like big rolls like that. And then I just cut the streets off. So I used the second dot there. trying to go with the whole purple theme. And then, so yeah, I just left this line blank because we're not in that year yet. But that's nice to have that big overlay. And you know what? I don't need 2021. You know how some planners like the Hobonichi gives you 2021. I love the Hobonichi, don't get me wrong, but yeah. So it's yeah, that's good. So this is like the future log, and it just has the months vertical style. And for me, I just used, so it has January, so it has a quarter on each page. So 4 pages. And for me, I just use this for birthdays and anniversaries. So a little blank, but that's okay. And then it goes into January right away. And then if you can see, it does have beautiful dividers and beautiful tabs. They are very, very hardy and sturdy, and definitely would hold up. They feel really nice. They feel like they're laminated with something amazing. I don't know if they're plastic, but they're feels like close to. And as you can see, this one is shimmery, and it has the whole year there. I'll go through each cover design to show you. And then so the cover page for January over here has just some grid area for memos, notes. It has priorities and goals, again with there's a couple lines for goals and priorities, but whatever. And then a little area for important dates. Oh, and it does have down here the holidays that are in January. I believe they are only in the States. I'm in Canada, but we have a lot of the same ones, so that's fine. It doesn't bother me. And then you just get a big dot grid, so you kind of get a little taste of every kind of style of paper, like the lines, the grids, and the dot grid, and then the blank. But you know, you can do whatever you want with it. Have like priorities for the month, and to-dos. I always have a lot of to-dos, to buy, to call, to email, all that fun stuff. And then, so the cover page for this says, "Trust your soul." And it does have the gold embossing around the edge there. See that? So that is really beautiful. And then flip it over. And then, so you have your month at a glance on 2 page, which I use in my rings and I find really functional and works for me really well. This one is huge boxes, so it's super easy to write in. But the thing is that I don't like is that they did they split the days where the weeks, what am I trying to say? I think you guys know what I mean. When the weeks go longer than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know what some companies do? They put they transfer the days up to here, so this would be a full box for 23, and then 30 would be right here, and then 31 would be right here, and that would be a full box for 24. And I just like that a whole lot better. But not a deal breaker for me. Oh, National Sticker Day. January 13th. Cool. And yeah, so it's pretty basic. They have a nice font that they used, and yeah, no, I like it. Okay, so the paper is not as thick as I would have thought it would be. Especially for a dispo, take them in and out. I feel like I could see like the lines to the other side. So usually with a 32-pound paper, you can't see that. But it does feel a bit sturdy when you flick it like that. That's the official test, right? When you flick it. But yeah, no, I don't know. The paper isn't as good quality as I would have thought it would be, especially for the price when they're on regular sale. But that is just January there, 2022. And then we go into the vertical weeklies. So I thought this was kind of neat. It has each day of the week, and it's a Monday start, which is really awesome. But on the overview, it's a Sunday start. So that's a little confusing, to be honest. Yeah, that's kind of weird. But, okay, so we have the Monday start, and then we have the days of the week, and each day is this column. So, and then each row could be a separate subject that you want to plan for the day. So I'll show you a little bit later on an example that I did, but I did appointments in this one, and I did phone calls, emails, and errands in this one, and then I did personal and events in this one. And it was kind of nice. I like the layout. I definitely don't have that much going on to really fill it up, but you know, obviously it works. And you don't need to have a super full planner if you don't have that stuff going on. Start planning like brushing the dog, brushing my teeth. If I really want to if I'm really in a planning mood, you know what I mean? But so yeah, so they have the 1 week there, so the 7 days, and then they have the next 7 days, Monday to Sunday. And then over here, they just have another memo area, and then this week's list, which is, again, really small, but whatever. And then they have the next week. Oh, they have a little quote down here, do more of what makes you happy. That's nice. Do they have it on the other page? Oh. And then they have January 17th to 23rd, Monday to Sunday. And then they have February. So it's exactly the same as January's first cover page area with all these different types of paper notes that you could use. So you have the February, the grid, the line, the blank, the holidays, and the dot grid. And then here's the cover page of the divider. Have a brave heart. Really, it's really pretty. This is probably my favorite part of the planner is the dividers and the tabs. And then, oh yeah, so on here too, the back side of the tabs have the months on them, which is super, super nice and thoughtful. I really appreciate that. So when your planner is like this, you can see all the months still and flip to them easily. So again, you just have your month on 2 page, and then you go into your vertical weeklies. So I'll flip through this to March, and I'll just start showing you guys the dividers now until we get to October, which is where I actually inputted information. So this one says, you are amazing. Well, thanks. And then April, you are worth it all. I'm sure you guys can see that, but just in case you can't, I'm reading it out loud. Nice one. And then we go into May. Let love grow. I kind of sung that one there. And then June. So it's just a floral pattern. And July. Dare, dream, do. Nice. And August is be bold and brave. September, bloom with grace. It's pretty, it is really pretty. October is another one that's just a floral pattern with no writing. Okay, yeah, there we go. We're in October. Duh. I just got so entranced by the flowers and the prettiness of the flipping. I just almost flipped right past my inserts that I was using. Okay, so October. We are in October 2022. If you're watching this at a later date. And so we flip it open to the month of the 2 page. And so what I did is I just basically did what I do in my rings. I just put in my appointments, any standout events that are happening, any holidays, any birthdays, any anniversaries. And this one, sometimes my payday, especially when it lands on a Friday. Sometimes it can be on the Monday, or sometimes it could even be on the Thursday. So I just wrote on a little sticky note. I decided to do this after I wrote it on there, but that's okay. I wrote on a little sticky page flag, payday, so I could just move it around. So when I know for sure, I'll just leave it on that day. So that's kind of fun. And for some reason, I went with grade. Probably because I used a lot of stuff from the Cloth+Paper September sub box, and they had some green stuff in there, so I had some green page flags. Oh yes, so the page flags that I used are from Amazon, and they come in a big pack of like 5 dog hair, sorry. They come in like a big pack of like 5, and I use these green color here, so it matched up pretty perfectly with what I was going for. Usually I'm more neutrals, but this planner is not really neutral, so. And neither was the sub box for September, which I was kind of I didn't really like the colors, but I definitely will use everything. And then so we go into our weeklies, and so like these, see, for example, these little dots are from the Cloth+Paper sub box, and they are in the color pistachio. You can see that. And they're like a transparent, but honestly, I don't really use this type of dot. Maybe I'll think of something else to use it for, but I just figured I might as well try it out in something done. Just a whole day of trying with this thing. So I just highlighted the standout things, like I have a fusion, my boyfriend's birthday, we had turkey dinner because in Canada Thanksgiving is on October 10th. And then so yeah, so here I wrote appointments. Sorry with the weird lighting, I'm trying to get you guys to see a little bit more. So appointments, phone, emails and errands, and personal and events. So personal events, so my boyfriend's birthday, his kids are coming over, the turkey dinner. And then for here, I did C for calls, E for emails, ER for errands. And so no errands, I have to email work, and I have to call some doctors. So just kind of laid it out like that. And then appointments up here, manicure, yay. And like my infusion, like I said. And then over here, I just put like reminders. So things I wanted to do, things I needed to buy for the month. And then over here, we did the same thing. And right here, it's supposed to be really hot this weekend. Today is here, and it's supposed to be hot this weekend. And my boyfriend's little ones are coming over, so I really want to see if we could get to the beach maybe one last time for the year, or if not, we'll go to the pumpkin patch or the library. But so I wasn't sure which one we were gonna do. So I wanted to utilize. This is another Cloth+Paper product. And again, it's in this kind of color that I don't normally use, but it matched the stickers perfectly and it matched the little page flag. So I was like, awesome. So I wrote on here the events or the activities and the temperature just for funsies. And then I put it over here just to see, and then which one we actually do is whatever one I will write on the actual insert, the calendar. Whoa, that was really long-winded for something not too hard to explain. Sorry. But so this is what the sticky note looks like. It's called the Eclipse Sticky Notes Palette 1E. And these were in the sub box from July, I believe. But don't quote me on that. Those are just old tabs. But yeah, so it was those ones. And then going in, so I planned for the next week's upcoming. And then here's another Cloth+Paper product from this. Sorry, I'm just reaching to grab everything. I put it in a pile, but of course I put them too far away. The camera's all weird. Yeah, no, it was a Cloth+Paper product in this month's sub box, September. And it was, again, green. Perfect. Sticky notes. And it says checklist, event checklist, but I just used it for to buy list. And I put it right there where I have nothing else going on to kind of fill up the space. And then I put to-dos over here. And then again, events, phone calls, errands, appointments. So, oh yeah, and the Taylor Swift album is dropping on October 21st, I believe it is. And I'm just so tickled. I can't even sleep. I can't wait. Oh my goodness, it's been so long. But I have a feeling this is the one where she's going to have a concert finally. Obviously, because, is died down and she hasn't had a concert for her past couple albums. So anyways, I'm just really looking forward to that. But maybe have a Taylor Swift little listening party with the kids. I'm getting them to like Taylor Swift. They just turned 8 and 6, so they really love the song Christmas Tree Farm from her, because I played it 100 times during Christmas, especially when we went to get a Christmas tree. It's perfect. So I think they're gonna be T Swift fans. I'm pretty sure. So again, yep, Monday start, and then I just pre-planning over here again, like standout events. So yeah, that's just kind of how I use the Happy Planner Classic. I'll continue to flip through the rest of the month so you can see the dividers. This one says, never stop dreaming. Pretty. And again, then this one is December. And it says, present over perfect. Okay. And then again, definitely my favorite part is the dividers and the tabs. And then, so yeah, after December ends, so it goes to the 31st, and then it just has, because Sunday is the 1st, so it adds it on there. And then it just has one piece of note paper on the back of the calendar, or the weekly, and that's it. So I thought it was really basic. I mean, it's definitely just what you need if you wanted something to plan times and appointments and kind of your life out in that aspect, but not go into too much detail. And that's kind of what I used to do, but on a much smaller scale. So, and you know, you can always add inserts in. I don't know any of the packs though that you can add in, or the sheets or anything like that. I mean, you could do printables. I don't know if you could print this big actually, but yeah, no. So overall, it was. I'm glad I tried it, and I'm glad I didn't spend over $10 for it. I would probably spend like $15 for it, but to be honest, well, like I'm not. It's gonna be December pretty soon, but I think I'm gonna try to repurpose these tabs, and cut them down to size for a different planner. Maybe an A5 because I use my A5. I don't know. I just can't let these tabs go. So, and these rings too, because I use a Happy Planner Mini, but I've never actually bought the brand. I've just bought the size, like the size of the cover. So it's right here. I did a flip on the channel a little while ago of it. So yeah, so it's not actually the Happy Planner brand. I just got these covers off Rosie Papeterie, and the disc I got off Amazon. So maybe I can always use the disc, mix match. And yeah, no, obviously recycle the paper and whatnot, but yeah, no, just play around. Oh, you know what, I'll let Maddie have it. Maddie's my boyfriend's little one, and I've gotten her into planners. I'm so proud. And I'll let her and Jackson, you know what, Jackson's gonna like it too. He's the little boy. Oh, perfect. Yeah, you know what, it was totally worth it. I would have spent more money on it now that I know exactly what I'm going to do with it. Alright guys, well, so I'll show you the back cover. It's pretty much the same as the front, just the lines there, and then the floral pattern, the Happy Planner logo, and then yeah, I'll just shoot some glare at you for the last little bit. But yeah, and also thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments or anything, please leave them in the the comment section. And if you want to see more videos, you can always subscribe, and if you liked it, just hit the thumbs up button. And yeah, I appreciate you, and I hope you have an awesome day or night wherever you are, and see you next time. Bye.